11 out of 10 intro would blow my mind again. Welcome to Super Street Fighter II: The New Challengers. Released in 1993 for a brand new piece of arcade hardware known as the CPS2. And the New Challengers is correct because we have 4 new characters on the roster. But what really makes this version special? Well, for one thing, it was developed on new hardware. So as you can hear and see, there's improved sound and improved visuals. We're still reusing some 1991 content, but you know, you don't want to develop too much. And to think people were still expecting Street Fighter 3 to come out at this point. Give it a couple of years, trust me. But there were a couple of new things added, mostly a couple of new moves, new animations. The bosses got proper endings finally. But this intro right here, I remember reading a GamePro magazine, and here's the frame by frame of this big Ryu who shoots a Hadouken in your face, and it blew my mind. Just super is an apt description of this version of Street Fighter II. In fact, it impressed me so much, we're picking Ryu for this run. So Ryu gets his red fireball in this game. It's a nicer looking fireball, and it actually causes an actual fire effect. Because the fireball guy needed a better fireball in his arsenal. Also, there is now a point score to keep track of your combos, because they were starting to become more of a thing. And let's have Zangief be a nice guy. Alright. Whew. When you go all the way from World Warrior to Hyper Fighting, it's like gameplay changes, additions, updates. Super Street Fighter 2 feels like a proper sequel. Despite being similar gameplay and look, and this is one of the new characters right here, and boy is he making an impression. Oh boy. T-Hawk, Thunderhawk, Tony Hawk, whatever you prefer to call him. This guy dives on you from the air and from the ground. Not to mention him getting close to you is a potential disaster waiting to happen. Oh boy. Sloppy! Drat. I got so distracted by this wonderful stage. But yeah, Street Fighter 2 is starting to look more like a complete game. But yeah, new arcade board. Like, there's so many, like, unique quirks of this. Mostly the fact the music does not stop for anyone or anything in this version. Like, normally you go straight to pinch music at low health, regardless of rounds. Yeah, not here. And another new challenger, Mr. D. James, DJ. Another great stage. Like, look at this background. There is a party going on. Never mind the fight that just broke out. It's just, this was such a showstopper in '93. It is worth noting that compared to the last game we played, Hyper Fighting, the game has been slowed down again. Because Hyper Fighting was a response to a bootleg, so Super Street Fighter 2 was always in the cards, but the speed up wasn't audible. Ah, well. Like, even the bonus game got touched up. And now we get to the theme that goes with everything. I'm playing this match sloppy. Sorry for the fireball spam, but 2 reasons. I'm afraid to jump, and if I keep him at bay, he doesn't approach. Son of a bitch! Boy, Guile, you just really want to grab me today. Yep. In order to fight Guile, you must become Guile. Sometimes. Thank you. You win. So it is noting, there are 12 squares in this arcade journey, but there are 16 characters, which means we might actually miss a few. Round 1, fight. You aren't expecting a 16-man arcade run, are you? That'd be ludicrous. So finally, Street Fighter II's one-player arcade mode is showing restraint. Shit. Honda.
You win.
It's like you don't land at the right distance, so I have to improvise.
Brazil. Round 1.
Oh, I didn't even get to mention that this game has a new announcer for the new round calls and destination calls. Respectfully referred to as Big Bird. I don't like the new announcer, but it's because you have to measure yourself against the original. If we didn't have that measuring stick, I probably wouldn't be as hard on him. And I should probably stop jumping. Because every time I jump, misfortune happens. Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, sure. Just, No, we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. Benefit of the doubt.
Round 1. Fight.
I seem to have trouble executing my Dragon Punch when I need it.
Round 2. Fight.
That's not good. There we go. Got another one with the last stand bullshit.
You win.
Oh, what am I supposed to do with all of these barrels? So we have Sarah, I mean Cammy.
Round 1. Fight.
No doubt the stage that gets reused to high heaven out of all the new super stages. When they brought the stage back for Street Fighter V, everyone collectively said yes. Yes, thank you, Capcom. Cammy's just such a tricky character to fight. This low-hitting drill attack and this fast-moving sky kick. Like, she's considered to be one of the worst in Super because she doesn't really have a defined game plan. She has moves, but they never really come together. But Cammy is a character that, compared to the other new challengers, has stood the test of time much better. Especially with all the developments this character would go through in her lifeline. It's dangerous if this character cannon drills up close, because then the world is her oyster, but from far away, you're at just enough distance to punish. Oh man, that Shenlong quote aged poorly. Hey Ken, what's up? This stage changed a lot. So there was a character on the boat in this, like, yellow-looking number that people assumed that there was a character in a later Street Fighter game that looks exactly like him. Oh, it must be a coincidence. But there was a feeling that there was a lot more to that character than people thought. And suspiciously, he is absent from the Super Street Fighter 2 iteration of the stage. Not a challenge that. Goodbye, Ken.
You win.
And regardless, after the 8th Challenger, it's back to the 4 Grandmasters.
Round one.
They've also been upgraded. Balrog has a way to get around fireballs now. Making his knockout punches all the more ferocious. Because if you think you can throw a fireball to keep him at a distance, no, not anymore.
Round two. Fight.
And this is the Balrog I was afraid of.
You lose.
The Balrog that just straight punched you into oblivion.
USA. Round one.
Okay.
Fight.
That's an uncomfortable amount of headbutts. Shit!
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, he just gets to say, fuck your tools. He blows through Tatsu. He can jump through fireballs. He just doesn't care.
You lose.
Remember how good of a time we had dispatching him in Street Fighter 2? In Super, he's back with a vengeance. Like, half my game plan goes out the window now because of that one new addition. Ready? I got lucky. Not exactly feeling celebratory at the moment. Except now. Eat crap, Balrog. Just eat crap. There's some in the parking lot I can show you to. Out. Flaming barrels. Yeah, I'd rather just dispatch of these safely.
Bane. Round 1. Fight.
Yep, if you want to have any hope of beating Vega here, your dragon punches need to be on point.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Yep. Notice how he doesn't cling to the wall anymore. Yeah, you're not getting any advance warnings now.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh god, oh god. No. Back. I said back, I say!
Round 1. Fight.
Thankfully, his backflip is a little more punishable now. Just throw him now. Just throw him now. Don't let him recover. Fun fact about those dizzy states. There's new iterations of them. The stars have typical dizzy recovery. If somebody has a Grim Reaper above their head, it becomes harder to recover. If somebody has angels above their head, it becomes easier to recover. Don't ask me about the specifics. Alright, stop jumping. Stop going to the air in general. I said stop going to the air in general, and look what happens. You get cornered. Sagat wants his run back real bad. He's been itching for it. I love that Sagat still hit me with the fireball, but the fireball I managed to get out there. He had a second one ready to nullify it. Oh, that's luck! The luck is so strong today. Okay, okay. I think my favorite part about the tiger shots here, just the little details, is the tiger roar behind them. Like, going back and retooling Street Fighter 2 from the ground up only benefited this game's presentation. Oh boy, I figured that kick would whiff. What did you think about sweeping? Well, I've got an uppercut for that. did you think about comboing me out with a Dizzy? Oh, I gotta throw for that.
Tiger uppercut. Hook.
I can do this all day, Sagat. You know I can.
You win. Round one. Fight.
Oh, good. Already dizzy.
You lose. Round two. Fight.
Nice Dragon Punch, Ryu.
You lose. Now. Round one. Fight.
Nice stamina, Ryu.
You lose. Round two. Fight.
One more.
Round three. Fight.
Nice stamina, Ryu. But it doesn't matter now. Super Street Fighter 2 done. Where is Ryu? Ryu has gone off to fight many battles. He went off to fight against the Marvel Universe. He went off to join Smash. He went off to battle in the match of the Millennium against SNK. Ryu is a busy boy. And will continue to be a busy boy over the next 25 years of his life. And I'm sure he'll be a busier boy for years to come. That just leaves one more iteration of Street Fighter 2 to tackle, and we have saved the best for last.